Welcome to Thomas Talk Enzo, and today is November 11, 2017. It is Saturday, and ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing Superstar Fact. I don't know who to do, but we're going to do the Cruiserweights. How you doing? I think we already did Enzo Amore. I don't think we did Kalisto before. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we did Enzo Amore, I'm sorry, but ladies and gentlemen, all of those champions we talked about, and Baron Corbin, we already talked about those guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't talk about Kalisto, and Kalisto won championships in his career. But first, we're going to be talking about Enzo Amore, because Enzo won one title in his career, and he was part of NXT when he first came to WWE. Had some rivalries, hair versus hair match, and bald man. And ladies and gentlemen, he had changes of the NXT tag team titles with the 7-foot tall Big Cassie, and ladies and gentlemen, didn't work out. And then he went to the main roster, having a problem with the D-Von Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley boys, and they beat them. And then ladies and gentlemen, they had shots in the tag team titles, lost the shots, had stupid rivalries, finished that rivalries. And then, ladies and gentlemen, and Big Cass just attacked Enzo, and Mr. Enzo had to work all by himself. He didn't really have a good years. But, ladies and gentlemen, after he was part of the Cruiserweight division and had his match at No Mercy against Neville Devil that's supposed to try to leave, Neville Devil lost his Cruiserweight Championship to Enzo Amore. Enzo won one championship, and ladies and gentlemen, every Cruiserweight hated him. They didn't get a shot until Kalisto came in and took the title away from Kalisto. Enzo Amore on his very first defense on Raw. I think it was on Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, the next time, and then Enzo Amore beat Kalisto on Raw's pay-per-view, I believe. I totally forgot what it was. TLC, and now he's a two-time Cruiserweight champion. That's the only thing about Enzo. Two-time Cruiserweight champion, and I don't really like as him a Cruiserweight champion. He's funny, but not championship material. Or rather, I call Kalisto. Kalisto, on the other hand, Kalisto was part of NXT as well, and the returning of Sin Cara, I think it was returned. But Sin Cara was a jobber in the main roster. He was just playing in main events, and I believe they still had superstars back then. And then they made a team. Mr. Kalisto had a partner, El Jefe? Jefe? I forgot his name. El Greco or El Jefe. Something with L. E-L. And it was supposed to be Ricardo Rodriguez. If you guys didn't know that, Ricardo Rodriguez was actually trying to be a high flyer. You're crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, Kalisto and Sin Cara turned into a tag team called Lucha Dragons. I want to say Lucha Underground. Lucha Dragons. And ladies and gentlemen, they've been winning matches all over the time. And I believe they beat Victor and Connor, the Ascension, for the NXT's tag team titles. They held it for a couple of months, and then they lost it to Blake and Murphy that time. Ooh. And ladies and gentlemen, they fought more in NXT, and then they got technically Kalisto got brought up to the main roster. He had chances of the tag team titles, him and Sin Cara. Didn't work out so well. Awesome matches in the tag team division, and awesome ladder match at TLC, I believe, 2016 or 15. I think it was 2015. Yeah, it was 2015 because 2016 the brand split happened. So Kalisto had a chairs match against Baron Corbin on 2016, but it was awesome matches, but they never won the tag team titles. And I think Sin Cara was injured back then, that time, and Kalisto won the United States Championship from Alberto Del Rio. Alberto El Patron, the crazy man that's on TNA. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, so that's, Kalisto won the United States Championship. He won it twice. I think he beat Alberto once in SmackDown. And then he lost it at the I think he won it at the Royal Rumble, and then he lost it at WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania. No, he didn't lose at WrestleMania. I think he lost after WrestleMania. I think. Because he versus Ryback for the title. Ryback was, Ryback so big, I could kill that little man. But he couldn't. Not kill the little man, but beat the little man. But he couldn't. He couldn't beat him. He couldn't. Why am I dancing? But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's Kalisto. And Kalisto got split up of his tag team partner, Sin Cara. And he was a jobber on SmackDown, had a little rivalry with Baron Corbin, getting bullied by Baron Corbin, lost to Baron Corbin in a chairs match at TLC, and he was just a jobber. He had a little rivalry with Dolph Ziggler, with Apollo Crews, and nothing really happened with him. And then the Superstar Shake-Up, Sin Cara, they switched sides now. Sin Cara was on SmackDown, Kalisto's on Raw, and Kalisto, the biggest thing that Kalisto did since he got back to Raw, he beat Braun Strowman in a dumpster match by kicking Mr. Braun Strowman in the dumpster, but he wasn't really in the dumpster, his feet was. But he won that, and then you didn't see him until the Cruiserweights happened. Like a month ago now, he won the Cruiserweight Championship once, and then he lost it because Enzo cheated his way. He cheated his way to win it back. But Kalisto will have another shot at next Sunday's Survivor Series. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's happening there. Man, that was a lot of talking. But ladies and gentlemen, that's my Superstar Fact. There was like nobody to talk about. I know I said I want to do some Hall of Famers. I will do some Hall of Famers. But there's some new guys that I never talked about at all because they weren't champions. Man, I need to burp somebody. Oh my god. But there was a lot of people in the main roster that never got told, just like on NXT as well. Just like on NXT. I never told you guys about these guys. So I want to talk about those guys before I talk about the Hall of Famers or old wrestlers. But if they're going to be on the pay-per-view, I should have talk about some NXT guys. But that could be next week. But ladies and gentlemen, I will talk about some NXT guys that's happening in NXT TakeOver. Because that's happening. We're not going to talk about the War Games because that's a lot of people. And not a lot of those people won championships in NXT. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. So, that's what will be happening. I will make sure I do the current guys before I talk about the guys that's not in wrestling anymore. Or we talk about other companies. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment below and tell me who you guys want to hear about next. I love doing Superstar Fact. It's a fact about these guys when they first came to the WWE, how many championships they won, and what's their future. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. I'm trying to make a bell icon. I totally suck at it. And ladies and gentlemen, it will help you to be notified every time I upload a video because I do this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. And vlogs will happening on Sunday and Monday. That means tomorrow and Monday will be the vlogs. I don't know why am I singing because I'm a weirdo. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. And I say this because Judge Tyler said so. Judge Tyler is out. Boom. Cha.